Yeah, so we're now going to move on to what I believe is the... Why are those ramps down? Huh? Alright, what's up YouTube? This must be fast. Simpson5 Gaming coming back to another episode of SNOWRUNNER on Season 16, or no, Season 15, I mean. um, Season 15, Episode 16. Season 16 isn't quite here yet, but it is on PTS, and let's be honest, I am worried that it's going to get here and I'm not going to be finished this. I'm worried about that, but whatever. Today, guys, I thought we'd get right into it. We got Rocky Emergency. That's what we're going to be kind of starting to do here. We're in the FLD. We're down here in the quarry. We've got the cargo loaded up. So we're just going to kind of circle our way out of here, drive up here, get up to the gateway. Yeah, I thought we'd really get right into it today. Oh, I'm still in reverse. Okay, yeah, fine. Yeah, I did have the FLD parked up there where I have the Slater, and up in that area where you get the vehicle spares or whatever, up in that other area just up there where I'm looking. I did have it parked up there in the previous episodes, but I decided I'd drive it down here just for the start of today's episode. Get a bit of a jump in here, that way we're not driving around to all the facilities. And I will also say I have been preparing a bit off camera, so I do have a lot of trucks in place, just ready to go in order to get some contracts done here, because I'm trying to go full force here at the moment in order to get just as much stuff done as possible anyways before season 16 comes out. I am worried. I am worried about that. Yeah, so today, the plan for today is to get this tunnel open. We're also going to be getting the two other bridges on the first map open. I think we will anyways, hopefully with a bit of luck. And if we get those 3 jobs done, which those 3 jobs there, they're pretty big. They're pretty big jobs, let's be honest. If we get that done, we're going to try and finish the bigger bridge on this map, because we started that in the last episode and we didn't quite finish it, mostly because the rest of the materials, or well, not the rest of them, but some of the rest of the materials have to come from the first map, and well, I just didn't have time to go back to the first map in order to do that. I mean, I could have done that now, but what I'm thinking is what we'll do is we're going up here to the tunnel here. We're going to deliver this drilling equipment. Then we're going to be going to the warehouse that's over this side of the map, kind of at the first tunnel sort of area. Going over to the warehouse, we're going to pick up 4 concrete blocks. That's for the second big bridge on the first map on Harbor. So we'll drive out there in the FLD. So we are going for quite a long ride here in the FLD here today. I do hope that we are going to be good on fuel. I'm really not sure, if I'm being honest, but we do have the Azov Atom. We do have the Atom not too far away if we do run out of fuel, and I brought the Earth Roamer SX back out onto this map, so we should be... It's at the warehouse where the concrete blocks are. It's blocks we're going for. I'm pretty sure it's blocks we're going for, not slabs. Yeah. So, yeah. We'll bring those out there, and then once we've done that, we can get pretty much all the materials for the other 2 bridges on the first map, Harbor, on the Harbor map, so that should be fine. And then, the only other thing, the construction rig trailer, that could have been catastrophic if I need to pay more attention to where I'm going there here. We're still in the quarry. I'm trying to explain what we're doing here today as best as I can, but I do apologize if I'm not doing that, because let's be honest, I probably don't do that very often. I probably don't explain stuff well very often. But yeah, the FLD is doing a good job here. It's pulling its weight up here. That 20, it's the 2700T that's in this, isn't it? I'm fairly sure it is. Still pulling its weight, still doing a good job. You know, and even though we only have 46-inch tires on this thing, you know, still getting the job done. Still getting the job done. I mean, a lot of American trucks, let's be honest, like the heavy duty kind of trucks and whatnot, a lot of them nearly top out like 47-inch. I'm fairly sure. So, you know, 46, it's a kind of a standard-ish size, I would say. It's not the great size by any means, but hey, it's doing it. Then again, this thing does have, I'm pretty sure, a very good axle collision mesh. I think it's got a very tall kind of one, or, you know, very high up, kind of very unrestricted collisions on its rear, so that obviously helps it. We'll just have to get over here. Should be fine. Yeah, bit of a wobble there. Don't worry about it. Oh geez, some of that does actually break there. Okay, good to know. I probably knew that, but I just didn't remember. Hey, look, there's the Slater. Yeah, I actually refueled from that Scout fuel carrier I have on the back of its trailer when before I went down into the quarry there, but yeah, obviously, geez, we burned through how much we burned through? Already burned through 140 liters nearly. Jeez. Yeah, it's really yeah, it's really having to pull its weight up here, but it's doing good. It's doing good. I'm worried. I am quite worried about fuel though. I hate the fact that we can't have this thing's stupid. Oh geez, that breaks there as well. Damn. I hate the fact that we can't have this thing's stupid repair and fuel rack or whatever with the crane on this truck. It's just so annoying. But okay, we're almost out onto the road here, so that's pretty good. Yeah, once we get onto the road here, it's a pretty straight enough shot to the tunnel, especially thanks to the fact that we do have the bridge down here made. Thanks to we did that in the last episode. So yeah, if you missed the last episode, that's kind of what we did. We got like a trailer of wooden planks delivered out to a cabin out kind of the more wilderness sort of area of this map, I would say. I don't know, the more this sort of area. I think it was, yeah, we got a trailer delivered up to like here or something, and then we kind of did the first half of this bridge mission. So I would kind of like to get to the second half of that bridge mission here today, but like I said, the plan is to go to the next map, is to deliver this, grab blocks, go to harbor, and then probably come back here with the medium planks for that job. So yeah, it's really quite the run around here, really. But here's the first time we've used this bridge. Yeah. All right, nice. Okay, so even though yeah, I did say it's pretty straight shot, even though, let's be honest, it's kind of not really. It's a big ass curve we have to go up around here in order to get up there. I mean, we could technically go up one of these trails probably, but that probably nearly be slower, and it definitely probably burn more fuel. So I'm gonna try to keep the all-wheel drive off, and you know, just hope and pray really more than anything. We'll use the diff to get up here, just because we were slowing down there a bit once we got to the foot of this hill, but I don't think I was slowing down enough to warrant diff, was I? Probably wasn't. Okay, get back on it. Get back on it. High, back into auto. Get to the fourth gear. All right, so we're good. We do still have to be careful though, especially driving down here. Even when we're on chains, we still have to be careful. I mean, it'd be a whole lot worse if we didn't have chains, but you know. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of stuff to talk about now. I ran my mouth for the first few minutes, and now I'm just Oh, whatever. It's fine. Yeah, we have to get up here. We have actually been up and around here once before, I think, just when we were exploring the map. I mean, like, there's really not much going on here. I think there's a bit of debris somewhere on this road up here. That's the road that heads down to the metal sort of factory. Well, it's not a metal factory. It's called the old factory, I think, or something like that. It also had, yeah, you can see it there. You can see the factory stacks or whatever. It's got, yeah, because it's got bricks in it as well. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't really know what to talk about. Really, do I? Well, actually, I do know what to talk about technically because, what's it? Season 3 of Expeditions has come out. Even though, if I'm being honest, I think this time around I'm not gonna play the new season of Expeditions. Not on the channel, anyways. I like playing it. I like playing Expeditions as a game. It's an alright game, but it's not the same. It's not the same feel as SNOWRUNNER, really. That's just my way of thinking. I do really like SNOWRUNNER, and I do really love off-roading in SNOWRUNNER, but like Expeditions has the off-roading aspect, but it doesn't have the delivery aspect that I really want. So that's the reason why I just really I don't like Expeditions as much as SNOWRUNNER. It's nowhere near comparison for me. I still like the game and it's still a good game, but it's just nowhere near, it's nowhere near as much fun as this game. Yeah, I'm making it sound like I hate that game, haven't I? Okay, oh, ow. Okay, so this is where we have to deliver this anyways. So we should just be able to stick this in here and we'll be good. I really love what they did with the sort of the tunnel under construction or whatever. Like here, this is a really nice looking tunnel. Oh, I hope it doesn't. I hope when we open it, it doesn't just look like a regular tunnel. I hope it actually, you know, they actually changed up the tunnel design for once. Have they changed up the tunnel? I can't actually remember. Have they changed up the tunnel? I don't think they've ever really changed up the design of the tunnels, have they? I'm trying to think, but I can't put my finger on anything. I don't know. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to just to fast track this episode a small bit. I'm just gonna go down here to this warehouse. That's the warehouse I was talking about. That we're gonna get the blocks out of that we need. Yeah, they're concrete blocks. We're gonna pick up 4 of them. For which job is it? It's this one. 4 blocks. There we go. Yeah, so we're kind of doing bits and more bits of jobs today, I guess. I don't really know what way to put it. You know, I think I will actually. You know what I am going to do? I'm going to fast forward this part of the mission here because we're going to be driving sort of a similar sort of way through that tunnel and up to the bridge here in a minute when we hopefully get the construction rig trailer, which is also parked in that warehouse. And also it's just because we've been kind of on this route a couple of times at this point, so yeah. So I'll see you guys here in a second. Once I get onto harbor and get to where the blocks need to be delivered here. Yeah, see you guys then. Right, guys, I am here. Shut her off there. 4 concrete blocks have been delivered to the bridge. Very nice. Um, Ignore all these trucks. Those are for the next episode. um, yeah, so we're now going to move on to what I believe is the... Why are those ramps down? Huh? What? Okay. No idea why those ramps are down. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna move on to what I think could be considered the second hardest part of this operation, which is 2 oversized cargo containers. Now, obviously, you can see here I've got the FEM out, and I've brought it down here so we'd be ready to go to do this. Yeah, this is one of the few, I would say, actual practical uses for the FEM. I really hope I can actually make it back up there because I've already burned more than half my tank just getting down here. I mean, we do have the spare fuel in this thing. I thought I was going to have to do like a 3-point turn or something. Jeez, we actually made it. We were actually able to do a full UE there. I'm actually impressed with this thing's turning circle at the moment. Okay, that was cool. So yeah, so it has been a hot minute since I've used the FEM. I don't think I probably haven't used it since Season 12, have I? I'm gonna think. Season 13, no. Season 14, no. Yeah, I definitely haven't used it since... I haven't used this since Season 12. And, you know, it's nothing against the truck. It is supposed to be the best off-roading vehicle we have at the minute. Apparently. I think. Just, you know, for, you know, sheer performance. But I find it to have, you know, fewer practical uses than you would really find in most cases. Oh, yeah, okay. I thought that was solid. But yeah, okay. Never mind. It's not solid. It's not solid here. I thought it looked solid, but right, of course, can't trust the ice. Can't trust the ice. But then again, we're driving this thing, and this thing is just absolutely driving. It's just an absolute monster for just driving through this kind of thing. I mean, like, with tire size, with the amount of tire size we have, you know, the amount of tire we have here, there's really no excuse for it getting stuck. If you get this thing stuck, you know, there's things you should be. I'd be questioning myself if I got this thing stuck. I mean, technically speaking, I can't say too much because I did get the 612H stuck in the last episode, and I had to winch it out. Usually you don't need to winch the 612H out, but I almost had it in a position where, you know, it was just stuck. I'm glad I didn't have to go get another truck to pull it out because that would have been embarrassing as hell. Just so happened there was a branch nearby which I could winch to, but like I was in the middle of ice. I broke through the ice. that's what happened. Yeah. But yeah, this should be a pretty speedy delivery, all things considered. I don't see how anything could go wrong, unless of course I flip this thing because, yeah, it is pretty tall. Let's be honest, it's pretty tall and long. It does have a little bit of advantage. I don't know. I think I remember one of my least favorite things about this truck was definitely the articulated steering. It's just sometimes it's not that powerful. Sometimes it'd be slow as well. I don't know, it feels alright at the minute. I'm not gonna go trash talking this thing too much really, because I need it to work in order to get this job done quickly, you know? Like I don't think there's any other truck you can do this combination with, is there? A four slot plus a 4 slot. There's plenty of trucks you can get to pull that trailer, but you know, there's none that you can actually attach to with it. You know, it's you know, speaking of that, that's one of the things that just annoys me about like the Western Star, the 6900 twin steer. Why can't we have a trailer hitch on that truck? I don't know why we can't, but it would be very nice if we could. Also, yeah, we are really eating through the fuel. Um, Actually, good thing though. Well, if we just make it up through here, there is actually a fuel trailer up here that we can rob some fuel out of. So that's not too bad. Well, that's assuming we actually get up here. I probably should have put the R1 in. I do have the R2 engine in this thing, so you know, that's probably my bad. Probably don't need all the power that this thing has, but you know, uh, I just stick the most powerful engine in and hope it works. That's my best. That's the way I do things. It's all about the speed and the power and whatever else. I don't know. Yeah, come on. High gear. Yeah, it's working. It's not particular. We're not doing any particular amazing speeds at the minute, but you know, it's working. Give me the fuel. Give me the fuel. Would be nice to have a bigger fuel tank in this thing. 340 liters is, well, I mean, it's not bad or anything, but like 340 liters is smaller than the twin steer, and that thing absolutely chomps through fuel. I mean, but at least with that thing, we can turn off all-wheel drive when we want to. You know that kind of way. Okay, now we did this. Honestly, this is probably the hardest part of the. It's probably going to be the hardest part of this little leg of the trip here, just because it's very uneven, and I'm afraid of flipping. I almost flipped this thing coming through here, so yeah. Just have to be quite careful. Yeah, there's nearly a spot there where we can high center in this thing. Ugh. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just go through nice and slowly, I guess. And yeah, yeah, not too bad. Trailer in the back is doing all right, so that's good as well. I feel like the likelihood of that trailer flipping is quite high at the moment. I don't know why. I just feel like that trailer's gonna flip at some point. I don't know. Now we do have to come down here, and there is another little bit of ice section that is definitely not strong enough to hold this truck, so we're just gonna have to plow through it here. Yeah, I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but we're just gonna have to do it. Yeah, we can, like, we broke through it in the FLD, so we're definitely not going. Yeah, we're gonna go straight through that there. Just gotta push your way through. Yeah. All right, it did it. It did it. There are some things you just gotta love about these huge trucks. You just push your way through anything pretty much. Just pull anything that isn't nailed to the ground as well. Oh, and I've got the. Oh no, it's all right. We got the float body stuck, caught on the trailer there for a split second, but no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Just turn in here, and you know, I thought I'd missed that, but nope, we're good. 2 oversized cargo. There you go, sir. So I need to probably park this somewhere a little bit better. I'm gonna back it up slightly, or will I drive it across the pontoon bridge? I might drive it across the pontoon here, just to get it out of the way, because we do need to get the beams from up here at the metal factory. I'm not going to drive this thing up to the metal factory though. What we're going to do is we're going to do something slightly different. I'll show you guys here in a second. Please don't fall off of this. Please. Can't afford to lose another truck to these bridges. Alright guys, so what we're going to do here to get the beams is we're going to do something here that I haven't done, that I've been putting off for I don't know how many episodes now. Oh geez, do not flip, please. Do not flip just on the first corner or whatever. I don't know. Basically, we've got a couple loads of materials here for 2 different tasks that we're going to deliver here. They're literally on our way to the beams factory here. One of the deliveries is this rock slide here, and the other one is at this house. So we can deliver there, and then we can drive up and across here to the factory. Honestly, the biggest concern I have is not, you know, getting the beams to the bridge. It's just getting across to the factory, because the last time I tried to drive... Oh, come on, you've got to be kidding me. Yeah, I'm worried about getting over to the factory, because last time I took a truck, or I tried to take a truck across there with a 50-inch tire, I got stuck. And I also completely destroyed the truck, so yeah, I'm not too confident about getting over there. Yeah. Yeah, you know, the more I think about this, the more I think this is a stupid idea in my head. The more I think, yeah, this isn't gonna work, is it? Yeah. I don't know, I'm gonna fast forward my way up to these two jobs here, and then I'll kind of jump my way a small bit over to the area that I'm sort of talking about. I'll see you guys here in a second. Alright guys, here we are. So these are the deliveries we're going to make in here. We're going to track this here quickly. We're going to cargo management, wooden plank, and a consumable. That's that thing done there. So Eastern Rockslide benevolent spirits must be smiling upon us. We were able to clear the rock slides without anyone getting hurt. I'm gonna crash into the Chevrolet there. Still, I'd be careful while driving if I were you. You never know what could be waiting around the corner. Take this for your efforts. So that's 840 XP and 10,200 bucks. Like, a lot of money for that job. It is quite a bit of money for that job. Now, the materials aren't the easiest to get to. I'm gonna have to where is it? It's this one, I think. There we go. The materials for that one weren't that easy to get to, but, you know, it was easy, and it was, you know, it wasn't a terribly hard job, and it was only 2 bits of cargo. Snowbird, I'll be able to get through the winter just fine now that my house is better insulated, and I'll get to enjoy watching those Junko snowbirds too. Oh, okay. 490 XP and 4,250 bucks for that one, so quite a bit less. And we're basically delivering out to the same area. And I think the cargo was basically the same amount of distance away. It's weird. I don't know. I suppose it depends. Maybe that's just because that's just some guy I'm delivering to, and the other one is a rock slide on what people in this region consider to be a major highway. I swear, I don't know. I don't know how roads work in this game, really. A lot of the time. Oh, you've got to be kidding. I'm not high center. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Give me a second here to get down to the water. Alright, guys, so we're down here at the area, which is just an absolute nightmare to drive through, and I'm going to attempt to drive through it. I don't remember which way to go, if I'm being honest. Or if there is even a way to go to get through here. Yeah, see, that's just digging in. If we had bigger tires, we could get up on top of that, I do believe. But in this situation, that's just a big no. The thing I'm really trying to avoid, or really hoping to avoid, is damage. Because the last time, like I said, the last time I attempted this, I completely destroyed my truck. The truck I was driving the last time was the Mack Defense. And we're already getting kind of stuck here. Yeah, this is sketchy stuff, this area. It really is. I'm going to take it as slow as possible here, just because, like I said, did not go well for me last time at all. Okay, so we're sort of just pushing our way in here. Do I think I can get back up? Okay, so we are getting back up out of that. Okay. That's good. Oh, we could high center here, though. Come on. Get back up. Get back up. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I think. Anyways. I'm gonna turn over in this direction. Just because I think it's a small bit more solid on this side, or in this sort of area. Near where this crack is. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, we're making it through. We're making it through. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. That's... Yeah, we're through the brunt of... the worst of it. Okay. Good. Jeez. I actually wasn't expecting that to go so well. Jeez. Yeah, the last time I tried that, that went absolutely horribly. Why did it work this time? Oh no, I'm gonna fall through here now. Okay, I need to shut up. Shut up. I thought this area was good. What the hell's going on? Okay, drive over here. I think. No, I'm doing this all wrong now. Oh great. Great. This is great. Okay, we're just gonna drive up here and everything's gonna be fine. Or mostly fine. I don't know. We're just gonna work with it. It's fine. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Come on. Come on. You can do it. Okay. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, guys. You're probably wondering why I'm sitting in a Western Star now. Since the last thing that you guys saw was me driving the Kenworth C500 into the metal factory. Well, I'll tell you what's after happening. There was a power surge, and computer cut, the PS5 cut off or whatever, and the second half to basically this recording of this video didn't save. I lost this whole second half of this video pretty much, because when I tell you I was literally about 60 seconds or maybe 2 minutes from finishing the video, I really mean that I was about 2 minutes from finishing the video. At least that's what I was maybe a few minutes ago. But essentially, yeah, I've essentially lost about 56-ish minutes worth of a recording. Like, it's basically a full hour of a recording that I just lost. So yeah, it's just great. It's great, Basically, what I did was, I did what I said I was going to do. I got the metal onto the Kenworth. We brought it down here and around here. We delivered it and got that bridge open. Then we used the FEM, which we had sitting here. I did a time lapse. We went up here, grabbed the fuel, and went down here, dropped off the fuel for this bridge, went up here, got 2 beams, and delivered 2 beams to here, and we got this bridge open. And then we went back to Lake Ribieri, where I had the 605R stationed by this trailer, which was parked here. Where is it? Here, in this warehouse where we were with the FLD 120 to pick up the concrete blocks. So yeah, we picked that up and we drove it all the way out to here, where I decided I was going to swap tractors from the Zix to the Western Star 49X here, purely because this road is quite icy and I thought it'd be smarter to have a truck with chains. So yeah. So literally all we have to do is go from here to the tunnel. And I'm ticked off as well, because I actually had some pretty funny and strange moments in that recording as well. Down here, I nearly lost the fem to this bridge because don't ask me how, but the front axle became like glued to one of the pontoons. It just didn't want to move. It was just stuck to the bridge. But then, like, when I went over with the C500 to try and tow it out, it became unstuck somehow. And I don't know. I was barely able to drive off of it because, for whatever reason, the thing just didn't want to steer whilst it was on this thing, and it was just going back. I was going back and forth, and I nearly fell off the bridge. And then when I was driving along here with the 3 fuel and that trailer or whatever, in order to bring the fuel up here for this bridge, I was driving up along here, and a giant ice chunk just leapt out of the ground beneath the truck and flipped the truck. And the trailer just completely flipped it. And that's the reason why the 450 is down here, because I had to use it to flip the truck back onto its wheels. Like, I had it recorded, but I didn't have the record. I hate how the recording, it just doesn't save if the power cuts out. It just doesn't save. You just lose all of it. And like, I'm being genuine here, guys. I don't know what to say really. But like, the simple matter of the fact here for me is, I've been recording for over 2 hours now. So we're delivering this trailer to the tunnel up here, and that's it. I'm not doing anything else because I don't have the time to do it. I'm already recording this video a day late, so if I don't finish up now, I'm not gonna have this video out. It's just simple as. But yeah, it's extremely annoying to me that the only job that's going to be caught on camera, actually finished on camera, is going to be the tunnel job here. That's just like, the game saves, but the video recording doesn't. Like, it's I feel like the PlayStation 5, I feel like it needs like an auto save for the video recordings. I feel like we need an auto save for, like, the video recording needs to auto save itself at some points. Like, yeah, I'm really just speechless at the minute. I'm just, yeah, I don't know what's, I don't really know what to, I really know what to say. Like, the game saves, but the video doesn't. And like, this is something that's happened to me multiple times now. Like, this is a common enough occurrence. It's just something that happens anytime I get a power cut or something like that. This is just what happens. Like, I just don't really know what to think or say at the moment, really. That's just, I just really want to say more than anything that I'm sorry that this has happened. That's all I can really say to you guys at the moment. Just, yeah. I'm definitely a bit in disbelief, because I swear, when I say I was like 2 minutes from stopping the recording and saving the recording, because I was that close to finishing the video, I mean it, because like, obviously the last save point was up there at the garage, but I was up here. I was just past the edge of the bridge here. We were just kind of at where this snow slide here is. And we kind of just jumped over it here like this, and that's when the power cut off. And I was I was just looking at the black screen like, what the hell happened? Well, I knew what happened, but I was still like, what the, that's just what you're thinking at that sort of moment in time. Well, we got the bridges open anyways, so that's one good thing. They're here and we're able to use them. that? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay, take it out of the low gear there. Take it out the all-wheel drive. Drive up here. Hopefully, we get some sort of maybe some sort of an animation or something to the tunnel. You know, fixing itself maybe or something. I don't know if we will or not. Okay, I have actually never seen this side of the tunnel before. But just drive this in. Oh no, I've got the things. Of course, I've got the things stuck on the pole. Great. Just drive this over a small bit. Also, I don't have my beacons on. Turn those bad boys on. Okay, we just ram it in here a bit more. There we go. Beautiful. Thanks for answering our emergency call, bud. In prospecting, every minute counts, so we value your efficiency and are willing to translate that appreciation into hard cash. Gateway is now accessible. Rewards 1,460 bucks, 14,000 or no 1,460 XP and 14,200 bucks. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Also, one thing I must say, this is a very nice tunnel design. I was saying earlier in the video, I can't think of any other time that they've actually changed up the design of the tunnel. I'm not sure if I'm right about that or not, but I do really like the design of this. This is a nice looking tunnel. Like, it looks good. It does. It's got like the ventilation fans up the top there. It's got the arrow signs. It's cool. It's nice. It's real nice. Yeah, but like I said, that's gonna have to be it, guys. I can't do anything else. I'm not gonna get this video out, and that is extremely sour point to end on, I guess. Just is. Well, at the very least, we're over 60% done Quebec now. We're on 61%, so we are getting stuff done. We are getting that bit more stuff done. We did get 3 pretty big jobs done today, so yeah. Once again, I'd like to apologize and say sorry, but yeah, on that note, thank you all very much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll hopefully see you all in the next one. Goodbye.